übersteigt. Winnipeg, Canada. Shirley and Ed Andronovich genstam konden in Anna Bar, nu vinaigrette blocks from ihrem Wohnhaus entfernt. An einem Armen will at free on her house again, Shirley must don't bleiben. Narnum Kotzen Streits get the man allein her house. It is the letzte Wemmen, and im Shirley Andronovich lived. Et on Shirley Andronovich is inside Swansea's Harbings verheiratet. At his Bauobadi, Shirley Hausflur. Met iwan deites Lindsay Farruster von Winnipeg. Thou, season tussen aus dem Touring. Mein Vater ist dann ich in ich später lang aus die Mutter bepointend lei Tienstür. Sie with den fun out that there his friends are there so she stays as burns. Shirley Celesti bagging Mietenart. I surely listening ze matten harte kem. Sie weng ein art so, ich just dass es no was helle scheiß to see die muddy. At Shirley signs a maid. It's a cas, Shirley as aus verlesse, die sevludin, ze e sulin. Am nächsten Morgen entdeckt ein Angestellter an Angelangen High School in Totenkopa and a Frau of dem Schulhof. It was a very gruesome scene, that's why enclosed to my Dick. There was some variants dead there buying and pluck a flucht and skin hun hanta is D with us antico insets the with Thirster's toy. Thirstorstein foy thus approvals to organ becat in seg. The ingot and hantai sto I schul in verschoit. Named Dim Copper leaked and Chekheft. The squire, Shirley Andronovich. They came to the door. They came up the tour of the Stortenline falter. This king ist enough. Dulted it knife on to Gerselet. Cod donster dun police system and falter. A fracta. Boons yes you found. A free sound in dem polity and fid Jun taller. Mitgezin Kopf for 90. Duff we schwen politissen, we know we so many mutter mothered aufgefut nam and tilden. They told ya, who found your motherch? She's one killed. Shirley Andronovich with effect by East Biswounded and Chasey and Anigan calked down within as East Biswonden. And shined a Zazy East in Vort, and den and Betonklots a Schlegen Vorten. There was the destruction of the facial features, and there was an obvious Seegesichter Kunpotenstrubensivigans Assagipti Esmat and Gauzamanek. A gruesome scene had been Prosker H. Inzetan Santahu Hitchatsen Vite, Havenivia and Zabutout Sugarite, Ipizen, to buddy. In an saga ip it and Ronovit, Su, Frightme in a vedu. You betty gesehen is the Naki Mumfulasundes houses, Visi Igidorni. The criminal Berether Burgmarister and Ron Oliver Beklisen at and Ronovich some swat masts for Huron on Mayor Ubadia I consider more than arts to a foreign. At one point, and I know Stella Frack in the inn of a Pifalas and an on Woker via Zena for Ingoba Tabenkanter, who may have killed his wife. 12:30 in the morning, the Atvat bent on the Anavandber. Int and Ronovizis Besatin planes. Say, unbaited. En Viniking Pay da my vis a to it ring, one forbist in framed let faint. Aid, defense, will feel. He actually had a hard time to aspish kindness I find einigen aspect in this Verbreichen. Some Bashville was there found in front or hinted a Grand Park High School, that it was in behind the Grand Park High School. I was angry with the police. If I wouldn't have the police, then the darkness for my father. As angry, agatabush mi shohaba Andrew did us for Mutin. Andrew must beat us ace nishtan. And not have all the incant and happen years in sugar hot, they just... You know, that's we had to do what's glum but turn. Thy word he was so tea thy phone though. But trust my word, even though I was, 14. And on Gensi, it's the Litsai Andronovich when it's in talk in the condo. And which, distinct in the clock. Int Andronovich, the steered glance and the clant and condius a clearness from Winnipeg. Ein Titan and Tennis, a cleared Andronovich, Midzan and Eber Mexican alcohol Gonson these anard. The subcona is a niece and Alice a Innen. The police say lighted criminalatation she emit long and iron on Vendersing and in Go Long, Dick Monroe, from Winnipeg Police Department. The mortuary is dansvikla arten Swansea kilo schwur a bit ton close. He in the near the scarpers gefunkten blow. Filkanard the link and a bitting close in kufferum era autos, of ice and chinai de track shuan suahun. In at Andronovich's coffer Ramathin the emitla fila and Sonia betonstruction. Dr. Ulrichs v. Paltitz blat at the Skiologian Institutes in Crayfield. Mit Hilfe verfiedene Methoden kann ihr Art an Zusammensitz as Beton Spistemen. The Beton Subtentuken gibt es am ganz divided interthau, divided into Svartgeskirting Vithung, Vichoden, the Vishtikurti Magathiriet Zvimpassen, Andangifis Naturalis and Elusive Fan. And TV here, Imbreite Beton Analytica Bopa Naturalizing a Shine San Winaming. This is the Renchion Tazaung. This is the Gorilla Analusa, order of the Dunschle von Tazu Homita Microscope. Impul Andronovich Guthus Herastufen op de Betonstruction astum Koffa. I'm from the Mordor first come. Can I like the off guard? The ton, the school of the feeling and twitch ton is in their complex as matriarchal nili. Must have seen this man that the richest of problem and named. Austemba Temlock Zelba get them on guns for Sheena Mimikischkeit Mankandaba of Tuschlak Tofa Garden of Timento of Tashina Timento on Ayama Mushik Dizashin Zagano uncooking the government files are anti-microscope Zagonan uncooking won't civisen a British manch mon bepoked on the Norse pater the Rentin the grammar Falai Spotso Haven. It think that this is enchident the art of Palbanama. Because the murder weapon was wrong. This the row and up to bottom of the stir pizza. The ham V-man and Pazzles pizza. Does passenger stuck that so is out. The Manro can kind passenger stuck thin. As next is 50 police eye photos found in this obvious and in Rechtsmedizinischen Odontolong Dr. David Sweet, now Vancouver. At Andronovitz Consweetus Gibbes where aim fight is to Unterzergung schickt. The question that came up does status of the Fregalp meint mid and Funklex Kunstdutchergerbis in over and Unterkiefer in the Lagos, mentisches Fleischere of the Begi to remove human tissue. Fun crafting in Karnashin and Andronovich Skabis, revisend in Gutensis, on the Merklische Kraft and Falden that Satter, our Samhara sizing found mentally in flesh. Dr. Sweetfoot and a matrix on the Zuung M. Sanas at Stort. The Gemessene Breiter on Verben Diskepisses, vergleicht Emmet in Biswunden and Shirley Andronovitz Cooper. Dr. Sweet findet nur Venus the Mainsamkeiten. I think at that point where it's lobel to this and sat on Camdenveren's other frag of the you wish to the person to have in person vibes for me the straight to his me to a flag meet person. Veer on the out of sea haven't direct me to see the stone on the best one in a room up the Toopst on Merkwishadi and Ashburn on Susieson. The Papur Young Den and Angberfeiseders Filter Fompia Angerand. The Passes Papier Weiss, Zin Uberstavansweisen Narkowiesen. And Hunter Speiches can don the Blutkop in the eveling in Persons Festgeschiff we had. We had a new technique at our. We had a noise for Farron Hans Eliza. Illa Miedendel Speichele in the Blue Cup B order null 2 or none content saliva in the ABO. Blood taping factors. Eliza and Anaduzamat order, the off-basis fun and Xuman there's the few world. So yesterday's Versuchs tablet met in Antikerpen de Blutkopen befilled on Tandy special probit in Sugafood. Im Inkubator verbindet sich Speichel mit den Antikörpern der passenden Blutkörper. The special de Blutkörper are verbindet sich nur mit Antikörpern. The Nause verhält sich mit den Blutkörpern Noel und so weiter. The ELISA-Test intut, the Statatri Blutkörper B hat. B ist nicht at Andronovich's Blutkörper. Therefore, Mr. Andronovich, Mr. Andronovich, Blutkörper at, Lekanter speichig with the Blutkörper B and the Boaster's office. Nikon instum. Mein Aunt is not, kann nicht der Mörder Ursas Aunt have been, in my mind, the murderer. And a Mart Gestaffnish on Slimornif with the Thingerer. Welt at Andronovich was the Haft and Lassen. Thins the show to better? Shaven, Suzanne. Sind die Fordlossen, Suzanne? Kein Kommentor. Dork Warum had ihren Mont Wistanton, and Ron which had the Amaltsin alcohol problem, else the police system in verhurten. Of the Fargerup engine and I what in the foggy camped harbor and what the air is kind of designed. Sees that's it on that rockin' frunket of the Zigus Lung harbor. On their unforgettable video is cat design. He said, I might have. Gittishness looking the by too viel alcohol consume after it and man blackouts. Zien stain that the alcohol de novo transmiss union by entrusted the Ingara disgetic is building. And when they come out of the blackout, it's the realization, the recollection. The blackout phase of the rubris complete sees the acuteness does it was flims persates vid vimen. As is normal as alcoholic a gadis common expression they should do through and I'm bound in flimis in their blackout father's guitar so they have done a terrible things during the blackout period. And yet, orna for day a, or subdue time a day or on Nunday or third Friday a day. Dronfde Esterde Andronovich, Hedipolita, I'm model for Shirley Andronovich, Kane and Under and Federschicken. I walk to school every day, spine taktens and make to Schulek gown, then Ziegegan Latin, meta walk down, meta left in angst, then the Lelosen left him into room, then the legist, Soch and Grosum separations to begin, that was capable of dreams such a horrific crime is still out there. Die Mordwaffesten Artens Manvish Kriosheru Vitaklas. The Geologa Richard Monroe vermuted the clots and stuck this a bit tongue up sparrowing with the of park plates in vervented ween. A sheds that's altar of Funfera. Monroe feared some tart out on the Shannon Uberblix at the shuffling. Gigan Mittena a shined a dot on the Zithizatuatzin entertain leads her tart side. I'm like in front out, Frogman Rosie's knocked him in tati again. Vendors offered Eastern work on Dambo Vistus of art, Vasco Jardana. Voye stamped the Bittern clause. Dan and decked Monroe and abloyed the Stella on the fair 150 meters wide and found. Im Lichtkegel fended air and in Betonklatz. On Knapp Tryon help meter and found, nor in vitamin. By the end on their Moderwaffel. Raffensisch leafed the Hellischkeit is appelled the Mörderschkeit in their Dunkelheit, the start work so to fiend. Hamzani Theoritzu bestätigen, muss man beweisen, des Temortwaffe o die Gefahren Betonstrukade Schulgeländes vom Zellem Betonplatztanum. Dazu Futa Geologe and a Petrographischer unter Zuandorf. Petrographie, Petranminderbestimmung von Mineralien. Beton besteht aus Sand, Zement, Wasser und kleinen Steinen, die in Formen zum Beispiel zu Parkabsperrung in Gigasymbien. Trocknet diese Mischung, hat sie eine individuelle Anordnung, die bei jedem Betonklotz undersist. Beim Vergleich dem Artwurf mit den Betonstudden von Schulgelände steht Monroe fest, dass sowohl die Mission als auch die vertellende Stande identisch sind. The thick was almost like a glove. The sticker pesting now, broken aggregate and the geballen clothes for fins is enormavases and don't arkiza, breaking. The busted is stonies. In diesen Boston, Zuxtenack line shined in between for Zuxzutzes on Zafun. Not just past the Lutstra Linicus on a night for Alatzison, just one fit, it's a collection of fits. Monroe vermutet Fingerabdrücke after a motorraffer. The Abdrücke for Anaporus and overflushing we betongs to naming is beyond the Swedish. Does the sores of finger troka after en spitsen and a snuggle bed sets. The center Santa Material befindet sich chef in a Z to Z don't overflushing. Mit verschiedenen Methoden versucht Monroe verbardner, non-ex sicht para Fingerabdrücke zu finden. Either one or a folk. From Gonzox there is a scheme sign for Fingerabdruck. Of Batans Festsummeron, es gibt verschiedene Methoden das Amerika kam, and de bekannte Methode is just a superglue fuming, and bejabening Zellebeim how nicht question, a spa by Darren, and then later in finger poked at the stoffers de bain bruyuen, from the hand upcoasted that garden to the agnostic sheen on this back the lahen. The Lanazugenatten superglue fuming world Kleepstoffer damp, the Tuyano acrylat ester enthaled. The ging thing with anemphomanticking finger, up come two salmon with Adam top from Clevestup in Anakama, or Zakpas to Zach Stoneman a hits. They are flossy the Klipstoff pewed feet them for, this is of Bielogosha material upsetson, with some by spieled them fet the finger. On the laser train lost its us Bielogosha material on site and doubtless is spill from Upbrock. Yet Strutman Roding gliding for zoo met him at Wateralls. A leaked tin Betonklotz met him clips off in an aloftly recama. Doctors Trano Acrylat Hadi Glasha Farbi Videbetonklotz. Oman Opdrock zu Zane Most Monroe and Himikali Fin die Sichtbar of dem Chuano Acrylat Festzist. Narmirin Fizoren Findetha Dialoga mit Sudan Black and Biologisches Farbemittel das funktioniert. On Tating night fingered Monroe and in finger uptook for murder, or when it's simly for me at the Abt for timely worth one time the game at wish under the hands, and mut dem Astonstancies Kiyoshi and Bitungu. My do the sang. The gullus Hembakanite. Nathan night us down to sing tier, so rock and toy and Ortien tekon te Bertonklense from Schuglande for do I did it. Is mosisch Angli Shabrain hundren, Untertater, have intat at Sufu I. Otis intimate, nist noise ate the fa and broit. Eingan in Foreign, Uga Unhound Tretoinangi non Vantasangan, Rain Anglos Mart Bericted. On Tet's technique for helping the medium the Polizei, Semahoften Dorsport. Ania Nart de Mort and Shirley Andronovich, Tate and Informant in the Polish Damit, the San Jimignosa and the Mortnarft met Blood flocking of Jeans Hosan Stephen N. House of Cam. Metetsu. Divide and laden in animal apartments, gigging Uber from Tatart. Mark German is stand known on Sansa Iria Abbots knows about Abed. The informant perished it, does German Amtark Nartamort, Zanakleiden Stuka Verbrantot. Blue Tune special poem from German, Warden in Slaburgerchick. The tests again, does German Blutkopper Behat, the Blutkopper de Spikelets, then man of them up for the Fountain Hatter. So that's like we haben Fotos und Abdrucke der Szene German, so onto Zugunguchet. Metutha and his wax Abdrucks were ein Modell der oberen und unteren Szene as held. From this model we haven't the positive here as head, did Konturen from Business FedEx inside. German had engaged besonderes Bismoster, bei denen Spitzen der oberen und unteren Szene abgeflirteten. Also them had ungerwurmet Zahnluken und mehrere abgebrochnet Szene den ich barhundertun. Nar Meestern Gaunter Zuhern sendet Dr. Sweet, zippt San über Anstimmungen swishing Germans, Sanen, unter Biswunden. As a result of some of the testing that I did, I vergik is wunanda zu von Gunnisba in the Senin Sikistin in the Danting the Sprung was us hamming. Insgesit, Mungs Street Asui in sein Trade. Was voting all sorts. Absolutely, I am a thing. I cast this to the Viguen gun. Wegen die Gusses areas, wherein the thing that obvious we shall up to the stunt moth into a long such. Of the Ankunftslist is ein Finger Uppercock, a stamp von Mark German, that insettled zur Tatzeit of dem Schuldelen the Verlorenat. Near Anfinglischem Leunion, the state Mark German Schließlisten Mort. Germans act hours, a Zayana Mortne in the Seven Bagavisen we Shirley on Et and Ronovich, harbored a Binnichbit in English Corner. Zufällig sei Shirley später in the Niederder Schule of Jörnspazikan begegnet. Sie hätten Mittel under the Sprocken on Friday eating sex club. Shapita Hubba Jarman, Shirley, and Jonovich are murdered, Azian Drata Ellis Iramansu at sea. Lihantasha Habi and Liet, and Ropi Befil Fort Sutoshin. Dotti a Mitlong Spamten Glom in Nicked Ellis. Sergeant Dan Wren is Blue Chabu Expelter. A haddy photos from Tynach to Die on Videospor here in Germany's Geschichte der Sperter. Schlagman at einem Betonklotz and sprechen der Motor of einem Kopf ein, spritzters Blattpiece circa dry and help meter from Kopf and found. Die Spritzer truffen mit mittlerer Geschwindigkeit kind of then born. And now these are out the blue spritzer and take the ran of Papieressen. The drive is Strainhart Metas from Shirley and Ronweed's copper and found lagen. The pictures of the evidence of dem Bilden from Part Art Seat mit den Inhalti and Tasha for sure Tarund Lading, Raziden Blut for Jisenter to Zeigin, Asker and Tashan to the bloodletting. As provided as the Tasha for Shirley and Ronovitz, for Yen and Ronin as we Ronist. At Nista. There was a Struss of den Kunth at the footen, and the Zoist will aimed in their flasillas Twicken, and there was their flag. Swinny see blued with the Gleistruck again and spatting and Falk, and for these it's. When he spoke to his spree of also Moshvagve, vadi a Agmas a dinlim spreg lastem to als to sign of home, Greta, friends are osti fight in a thing huntfrucht fit to tear velzi shriel as he feck about hast, Angela Stacy ten Schragenton. This is also the County Varenkashid, the Senat per den Nason, particular name. Mark German, with his modest Fitrule Uffern on Sunday and slang a half for all that. And Anish unfastbara brutality held out in Nathan Fall, and Oansistut in autumn. Ohio, nonsense sexu nonsense. Tai Young and Finn Bam Angan and Menschli in Shadow Kanaan in NMZ. I let's see in a film, on Father's Bourbon Song from Unforgilbar Gabart. Dupelukra Cheteram Retsu, Will Giver a Shadow, on De Leleli Keshern and Vassar. Hamilton is an industry startups with Western from Ohio. Lee